And it's Sunny Beach Life, the channel dedicated to Sunny Beach in Bulgaria, and it's November. The weather is fantastic. I drive down to the front to have a look at this amazing sand barrier that's being constructed at the moment. I'll show you the excavator that's working really hard. And then have a quick drive around, show what's happening around the resort. And so, Dobber Den from Monday the 3rd of November. I started preparing the beach for the winter, so I've driven down from the house, come to have a look. The great thing is you can park. It's amazing. You can pull up I'm right next to the Avrika Beach Hotel, alongside the Palace Hotel here. I'm only like 1 minute from the beach, the front itself, not very far at all. So I'm going to walk much today. Well, hopefully I'm not going to walk very much. Scorching hot. And look at this, I'm back in a t-shirt again. Not bad for November, is it? And well, isn't it fantastic? I've come down to this amazing beach today. It's all nice and clear. They've cleaned it after the storms in October. There's no debris, no seaweed on it at all. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And behind me, you can see that the digger is working. There you go. I started at Dolphin Beach last week, and it takes them 2 or 3 weeks to do the whole bay. They put this barrier up a couple of metres high. It's if you get a bad storm, you could get a tidal surge, water coming up and going into the beach bars, frontline hotels, etc. The Black Sea isn't really tidal like we have in the UK. It went up and down several metres in a day. It does move slightly, but not a lot. It's just for the big storms. I don't want it crashing through into the beach bars and these shops and businesses on the front here. So they put protection on. It starts off a couple of metres high in now when they build it, and gradually through the winter it wears away with the wind, rain, water, the sea wears it away. It's only about 1 metre high when they remove it in end of April, beginning of May. Take it off as soon as I want to put the sunbeds on and open the hotels up. Wow, but it does look amazing. Imagine you live in 15 minutes from home in the car from this. And it's fantastic for a walk out. Can't beat it, can you? Okay, I've walked up the promenade a little bit now, and I'm outside the Imperial Hotel. And I don't know if you can hear that, but there's tiles, but it sounds like tiles being taken up. Small demolition drills at work there. Lots of stuff being smashed up by the sound of it. So the work has started on that one fairly early. Must have quite a bit to do on that one. You find a lot of the hotels don't start till February, March time if there's not a lot to do, just freshening up. But this one, obviously, big job going on at the Imperial. And directly opposite me is the digger and the sand barrier. This is how far they've got today. And today is my first day out with the new drone case, and now I'm pre-programming the drone. I'm actually flying routes round, letting the drone sit there, work out what I'm filming. I'm up in this sky a lot longer, so I'm using more batteries. So I used to take 2 with me, I'm now taking 3. So I need a bigger case. There you go, holds everything in there. 3 batteries, controller, even my proper glasses as well. I've got a landing pad in here if I do need it, and I've got a set of filters as well. Sunglasses for the drone if it's just too bright. There you go, first time out with this, it's really good. So I'm going to put it up in a minute once this guy at the back has finished his coffee stroke dinner break, and hopefully the digger will start working again. It would be nice to have it moving, wouldn't it? If you follow us on Facebook, you would have seen last week we were in Varna for a couple of days because Susan was going to catch the plane from there. And we sat in a beach bar which was really busy, and we're having some nice cool drinks in the afternoon. It was like this, it's very warm, but the beach bars were busy because behind the beach is a city, lots of people there. Unfortunately, Sunny Beach, obviously, because most of the people in these hotels are flying in, there's nobody there, just the odd staff member now. So there's nobody really to use the beach bars. Although the population of the resort is a lot higher than it was 4 or 5 years ago, it's still not enough really to sustain the beach bars at the moment. Hopefully in a couple of years, it may develop even more. We might get things open in the winter on the front, so come down and have a coffee. That would be nice. But of course the problem now is if you've got a beach bar here, you can't get to the beach. You've got this huge pile of sand in front of it. So, a bit dead in the water having a beach bar here now, isn't it? Unless you're up above it and have a nice view, which wouldn't be bad at all. So here is our sandbar. They've started doing it. Say up near Dreams there, going all the way up the beach. It's higher than me at the moment, although they will flatten the top off. It gradually erodes through the winter, so by springtime when they actually come to remove it, to put the sunbeds back in, it's like waist height, mostly gone. But it's very important this is here. They don't need it every year, but that 1 in 10 years, 1 in 20 years, when you get a really bad storm, it's in a certain direction and you get a surge of water, a tidal surge, and that could go straight through these beach bars, frontline hotels, because they're at ground level. There is no sea wall here, it's absolutely flat. So it's very important this is in place for those odd years where we get those really strange storms. If they didn't put it in and the place got flooded, imagine the complaining there'd be then. And the cost, the millions it would cost to redo all the hotels and restaurants and bars, the damage would be horrendous. So it's far easier to pile the sand up, just be safe and better safe than sorry. And that's good, the guy's just finished his dinner break. He started on the digger, so I'm going to sit down, set the drone up, have a little fly around and show you what it looks like. And one of the hardest things about flying a drone here on a day like this is the fact that we're so far south, we have such clear sky and air. The sun is brilliantly bright, it is so bright that unless you can find somewhere in the shade, like I'm just behind this building here, you can't see your controller, can't see your screen, even though I've got a shield on it. If I stood out there in the middle there, it'd be hard to see actually what I'm doing. So I'm actually here in the shade, and directly opposite the digger here. Let's go have a little fly around. Hopefully catches a nice film. It takes about a minute for the drone to talk to the controller, set itself up, find its GPS position, so it marks where it is. So if I don't know where it is, it will come back to home. It can't get lost. Or if it starts to get low on battery, if I've been up too long, it'll just decide to fly home basically. While it can still get back.
Home point updated.
There you go, home point updated. The drone now knows exactly where it is. It'll come back to within about 2 feet, half a metre of this spot here, if it needs to.
Take off. Home point updated.
There we go, up she goes. So here's a really good view of where the digger is now. It started at the far end, right at the north end of Sunny Beach there at Dolphin Beach. It's been working for a few days. It's now here opposite the Imperial Hotel where I'm standing, where I'm filming. The trench that it's digging is immediately filled with water, but within a few days the sand gets washed into that and it basically disappears. But it's a bit of an obstacle to climb over if you want to go in the sea now. And as you can see here, it's got quite a long way to go, right down the far end there, the southern end towards New Nessibar. And we're flying over at the front here now, looking at the Majestic Hotel, which looks absolutely amazing, got fantastic gardens. And of course, I'm standing here in front of the Imperial Hotel. Now last year, these swim pools had a lot of refurbishment, completely redone last year. Loads and loads of work on this front of this hotel. It does look absolutely magnificent now. And I'm going to follow the sand barrier here and head north along the front here up towards the Helena Sands Hotel area, right at the far end of Sunny Beach. And if you're enjoying the video, Tisney Bootona, hit the like button. Really helps the video get pushed out to more people, so thanks a lot for that. Well, isn't it amazing? I did say earlier that the beach bars have gone in Sunny Beach, and behind me is the Fiesta right at the north end. This one's actually open. Oh, so you can come and get a coffee, get a beer and sit down, have a relax, because there are people walking up and down, cycling. You know, they're walking the dogs, walking push chairs, and it's nice to be able to sit down, have a rest for a few minutes, have a drink. So there you go. Fiesta is still going. Not sure how much longer, it does depend on the weather, but at the moment this week, look at this. This is as good as it was in September. It's absolutely fantastic. So I'll go and say hello to Cressy. Might even sit down and have a coffee now, because I've been walking a fair old while and talking quite a bit. So I could do some refreshment. Do need some now. Like I say, that's pretty amazing. I've been there for about an hour and a half, just sitting chatting with Cressy and Vessi there. It's so pleasant just to look at the people walking past. And they've got a steady flow in there. It's quite surprising, really. But everyone wants to sit outside in the sunshine. Nobody's sitting inside. I reckon they might have another week to 10 days to go before they actually close the bar down. Because obviously the weather will turn at some point in the future. Obviously, as we get towards December, and as I said, they've got to strip the Mena down, so they've got a few days' work there. So, hey, very pleasant. You can still get a drink in Sunny Beach and still sit out in the sunshine. And it's November. Can't get better than that, can you? Isn't that amazing? It's 4 o'clock. You can really see the sun now starting to drop, and we've got really, really long shadows. Day's coming to an end. Digger's still working, but not for much longer now. There you go, look, he's still working away there. They're finishing shortly. Winter is coming because the hours are getting shorter and shorter every day. It's fully winter now, but I do need my glasses. The sun is low in the sky and it is dazzling. We have very clear air here. Sun is brilliantly bright. And it's actually been warmer than it was in some points in September today. And this weekend it's been absolutely beautiful. So just remember, when you are coming on holiday here, technically it opens beginning of May, but it doesn't really get going until the second half in May. And the late night bars, the party places really start the last week in May. Then they start to shut down really middle of September. So you don't really want to be coming for a fun holiday after around the 15th of September. It's a very short season. It's a brilliant season. You looked through our films last year. Might even see you here next year in 2026. The Black Sea doesn't have a big rise and fall on the tide. It only moves a couple of feet in days. It doesn't go up and down by metres like it does in the UK. That's why we have to keep cleaning the beach here. We have tractors in the summer raking it, keeping it nice. The great thing is, it's winter now, but come April, they take all the stones out, all the pebbles, and rake it, clean it, get it ready for your holidays. It looks amazing in the spring when they're getting it ready. Oh, can't wait. Not that far off. As I said a few minutes ago, it's funny how the shadows are getting really long. Behind me is the Eureka Beach Club Hotel. Don't forget, on the end of it, the sun is just peeking round. It's dropping very quickly in the sky now. It's 4:15. As I can tell, it's really, winter is coming because the days are so short. That is an absolutely immaculate hotel, the Eureka Beach. If you look back in June, we filmed it. We've got a guided tour round. We're really impressed. It's got some fantastic rooms, amazing views, and a really good aqua park. If you've got children, there are a few hotels here that have huge aqua parks. You don't need to leave the grounds all day. Kids can have great fun. Pools are essential, really, if you're coming on a holiday, because it is quite windy here, and you could get a spell where you can't go in the sea. Could be red flags, because it gets a bit choppy, maybe an undertow. So it's great to have a pool for those days. Somewhere you can go that's nice and calm, you can enjoy yourself safely. It's great to get back to the car now. Whew. And it's parked right against the front here. In the season, obviously, we have a job to move the car or park it. So I have an electric scooter to go up and down the resort. It is a long way from the jetty right up to the northern end here, Dolphin Beach, in the height of summer when it's really hot and when it's rammed with people. So do look at the map when you're booking a hotel. And if you want to be down Flower Street, the big bars with the live bands, all the music, make sure you're within a 15-minute walk of that. You don't want to be right at the back, at the outer edges of the resort. Central areas run a lot longer as well. So if you are coming early or late season, you want to be nearer the resort than in the main season. Obviously, there's not a lot of entertainment early and late season away from the middle where the people are. But have fun looking at the hotels online if you're going to book next year. Oh, I can't wait for 2026. So anyway, I'm going to get myself a coffee now before I go home, feed the cats. But I'm going to move the car. I'm not going to walk a long way. Oh, I'm shattered now. So I'm going to just drive through the centre of Sunny Beach here along the main road in the middle. I'm going to head up past Flower Street. It is quite quiet in this area, we're still away from the centre, but as I get towards Flower Street itself, it gets busier. And as I come up to the police station, you'll see there's quite a few cars around here. It's quite busy. And then shock horror, I know it's unbelievable, I actually get stuck in a bit of traffic here when trying to park the car. It's amazing. In November, and hi folks, this is the sort of traffic jam we get in Sunny Beach. It's massive, isn't it? I have to put up with this. Oh dear. It's not like the UK, is it, where I come from? It's hardly a traffic jam. And it's actually quite easy to get a parking bay now, right in the centre of the resort. Oh, it's great, isn't it? All the tourists have gone home now. Well, time's really getting on now. It's 4:30. I keep getting stopped by people. So I've sorted some stuff out in the car. Gonna have a quick coffee, then make my way home. It's amazing how the nights are pulling in now because winter is on its way. And I put a jacket on because it's cooling down. It's been a great afternoon. Hope there's many more to come through the winter before you're here in 2026 on your summer holidays. All right, keep watching. So ciao ciao for now. See you again later. Well, the work's taking place now to protect the resort through the winter, ready for your holiday next year in 2026. So please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Don't miss any of our videos through the year. We actually live locally, so we film all the time. Thanks a lot.